Hello and welcome. Welcome, and before we get started, I think it's worth noting that what I'm doing here tonight is starting a new series. Before we get into the series itself, I would like to put up a little bit of a disclaimer right away, right in the beginning. Can't miss it. This game we're about to play is, it's definitely a bit more intense than any of the games I've ever done on this channel. It's a lot more violent, a lot gorier, a lot more adult-themed. So I just wanted to put this out there. This particular game might not be for the squeamish, faint of heart, small children, the elderly, and, I don't know, the clergy, maybe. So if you fall into any of those categories, and, you know, this kind of excessive gore makes you a little uneasy, I just want to give you a heads up. This might not be the series for you. So, having said that, hello and welcome to Blasphemous. Indeed, Blasphemous is a game developed by the Game Kitchen, where you cook up games and delicious fare, such as really gory and violent games named Blasphemous, apparently. The Game Kitchen is a small indie studio because, you know, that's kind of the theme of this channel anyways. But they're based in Seville, Spain, which is kind of cool. So it's a band of hardy Spaniards developing video games. They have developed another game before in the past called The Last Door. I have no idea what it is. I've never played it. I'm sure it's good. So, you know, that's something to keep in mind. Blasphemous is kind of their first attempt, I guess, at a 2D platformer, Metroidvania type game. That's what this essentially is, as far as I can tell. So we're going to jump right into it. The developers behind it, I've kept up a little bit. I should also probably say this before we get started. Blasphemous was a Kickstarter project from a few years ago. And, you know, against my usually better judgment, I actually broke from my normal modus operandi, if you will, and I actually backed this game when it first came out. I was really interested in the theme and the storytelling and the setting and the fact that it was going to be a 2D platformer. I actually wasn't really sure it was going to be a Metroidvania at the time, I guess, but that's what it ended up being. And it captured me such that I had a brief lapse in judgment and decided to back the game. So I was privy to a few backer builds, nothing really too crazy. But that's about it. The other reason, which will become readily apparent when we start, is because I'm a filthy backer, I get to have a golden burden skin instead of the standard default appearance. So we're going to play as Goldilocks here. And I think that's about it. I already went through and played a bit of the first level to test out recording and things, it's, you know, as I'm prone to do for a new series. So I've got about 10-15 minutes into the game. We're going to start brand new, though, because we're going to start brand new. That's just, I have decreed it such. Also, you can see in the upper right there, this is version 1.0.6. The game, as of this recording, has released today. So this is Tuesday the 10th. I won't be posting the video today, but this has been recorded on the day of release, and I believe they dropped a short patch after the game was launched, because they launched with a outdated build. Oopsie. So now we have 1.0.6 as the launch version, essentially. So I'm going to treat this as essentially 1.0 for the purposes of this playthrough. Alright, so we're going to select Pilgrimage. Pilgrimage allows us to start a pilgrimage. Now, one of the things that backers received was a short, I don't know, 10-15 page comic book, which actually describes the events immediately leading up to what we're about to see. So I will fill you in after the fact. But for now, enjoy.
Because it is my guilt, I claim you, grievous miracle. Make my chest hurt with regret. Forge your punishment and nail it deep. Shape my guilt once again.
And thus, guilt, repentance, mourning, and every pain of the soul of all kind were visibly and tangibly manifested everywhere and in all of us. Sometimes in the form of blessing and grace, sometime in the form of punishment and corruption. That divine will, equally pious and cruel, which we could not and will never be able to unravel, was called the miracle.
Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow. Alright. And here we are. So, we are on a pile of corpses. That's always a good sign when you wake up on a pile of corpses. Usually you can look back and reflect and think to yourself, I made some really good life choices. Alright, let's stand up and smash ourselves with a healing potion. Biliary flasks. Press LB to consume one of your biliary flasks and recover vitality. These consecrated flasks are refilled by kneeling in a prie-dieu. Find empty vessels to increase the amount you can carry. Look, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to just bare my soul to you guys right now. My Latin's a bit crap, so if there's a whole lot of this, you're just going to have to endure it, and I apologize in advance. However, we have health potions, so that's good. And we're gold! We're shiny and gold, because we're... I don't know. Not really sure if there's any backstory to having gold-plated armor, or if it's just purely for aesthetics. But yeah, here we are. So, the reason why we're on a pile of corpses is because this is... this guy that we're playing as is known as the Penitant one. He has a penitent mask or whatever. And he was due to attend his first kneeling, which is a thing, apparently. And so he went, the lady that stabbed herself in the beginning and turned into stone. That's where he got his sword from. He went to that statue, pulled the sword out, and then fought another person in a similar outfit, and lost horribly, and got chucked down here, so... I mean, it's not exactly surprising if you've watched Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. I think everyone knows what happens when the penitent man fails to kneel. So, there you go. Alright, so we've got some controls here. I can attack while jumping, which is nice. I can attack upwards, which is nice. I cannot attack downwards, though, which, oh man. You know, after playing Hollow Knight for so long, I really miss that. I love being able to hit below me. We can crouch. We swing slower while we're crouched, so that's something to consider. We can slide, which is cool. Can't slide in midair, but it's to be expected. I'm not sure. So this game is kind of a Metroidvania, or so I'm told. So I'm assuming that. Oh, hey, we can jump. Way ahead of you, game. I already got that one on lockdown. I'm assuming that we'll be able to upgrade our capabilities, right? You know, maybe a double jump, maybe some wall climbing. Although there are situations where there are special walls that you can just stab and climb up that way. So wall climbing might not actually be a thing. I don't know. Also, in some of the older builds, there are hidden places that you can unlock by, well, not unlock, but you can discover by, you know, hitting a wall or something. As far as I can tell, they're not super easy to find, so we're going to kind of see how that goes. I haven't seen any, well, I've seen this, actually. I've gotten up to the first boss, but this was not in any of the backer builds that I played, so most of this is new. Hey, we can attack. Look at that. The prie-dieu, that sounds French. I'm probably not saying it correctly at all. But you know what? We all know what this is, so I'm just going to call it like I see it, and yeah. Press Y to rest at the bonfire, saving your game and refilling your health and flasks. Upon death, you will respawn at the last visited bonfire. Resting will cause enemies to respawn. Alright, you know what they say, wear your influences on your sleeve, right? Is that a thing that they say? Yep, that's a lot of corpses, and that's a large fellow. Is his job just to, like, smash stuff? Ooh, Warden of the Silent Sorrow. Oops, okay, I gotta get used to the... There we go. Oh, that's not... Alright, we can do that. Alright, just gonna do that. And then we'll do some of this. A pretty basic first boss, which, you know, you'd expect. So that... Well, that just totally missed him, so that wasn't very good. Alright, we'll get some more in here. I think I did that. Yeah, I did that too early. There we go. Why am I too far away? Oh no! Oh wait, that hit me? That's silly. Alright. Fair enough. Requiem Aeternum. Alright, we killed the boss. Well, maybe a mini-boss. If you ever wondered where the fruit filling for Pop-Tarts comes from, wonder no more. Yep. That's, you know, good for the pores. Yeah, here. Alright, so that was weird. What's this guy wearing? Looks like moss or something. Also, his head kind of looks like Vader's helmet from here. Yeah, so we killed him. Oh, we got 300 things in the upper right-hand corner there. You can see there's 300 there before it was a 0. So I think we use that to purchase abilities? I don't know. Next time we get to a bonfire, we'll figure it out. The Holy Line. Hey, what's this guy? Is he evil? I mean, everything's evil, pretty much. Regretful. Oh,
be the heart, penitent one. The anguish of the eldest brother has now come to an end. I am Deo Gracias, witness to and narrator of the acts of the grievous miracle. Such is my penance, as yours is silence.
Okay, okay.
The Cradle of Affliction is what you seek. This can be found in the Mother of Mothers of the Churches. It is a remote place separated from the rest of these lands by a great sacred and forbidden door. Even a wise penitent like me knows nothing of what lies beyond those high walls. However, what I do know is that, according to the rule, one must carry out the 3 humiliations to gain access to what they guard. One of them must be performed in the high mountains, covered in thick blankets of snow and ice. Another in the depths of a dark, entombed church where the sleeper lies. And the last one, at the end of the trail, carved by moans that claw their way out of an iron spiral, in the bowels of the bell named Hondo that grows into the earth. Take this thorn and place it on the handle of your sword. If, when the time comes, as you grip your weapon firmly, you notice that it wounds you and makes you bleed, having grown with more thorns sprouting from it, writhing over the figure of the father carved into the knob, That will mean that you are at the mercy of the grievous miracle, whether for its punishment or its forgiveness.
You have acquired Thorn. Inventory! You can check out the items you have found so far in your inventory. While playing, press the... I don't really know what that is. I'm playing with a PS4 controller, incidentally, so this is largely nonsense to me. I'm assuming this is the options button. Anyways, you can press this button to open it, and we get a preview of some of the items we might have along our journeys. Alright, cool. Thanks, man. So, I think you can start to see a little bit of a pattern here. There's quite a bit of forced exposition, and this game, you know, whoever wrote it definitely embellishes quite a bit. I'm gonna try not to say anything about it, but it's yeah, it's interesting. I don't know why you had to tell me all that now, but you know, that works. This guy's definitely a bad guy. Oh, we can finally fight an enemy. Okay, so I'm officially beyond where I was previously. I have no idea what's going on now. I have not seen any of this before, so this is good. Yeah! Oh, I can't kill the creepy red-eyed bird. Alright. Now, there is another thing you can do, which apparently is... Oh no, I'm at full health. It still lets me use it at full health? What the heck, game? Alright, well, we don't have healing pots anymore. Probably won't need it. That blue bar up there at the top, I think, is like mana or something like that. If you hit the left trigger, you can use it. But I think you need magical abilities for that, obviously. Let's see, we got dash, and then there's one other thing. Yeah. So there's a parry ability. I don't know how well it works, but... Advanced technique, parry, counterattack, retribution. Press RB to parry. This maneuver allows you to counter weak attacks and deflect heavy strikes. During a counter, press the X button at the moment of impact to perform a retribution, increasing the force of the blow and stunning some enemies. Alright, well, I'm not sure how good I'm gonna be at this, but... Ooh, nice. Ah, that wasn't so bad. Okay, sooner. Oh, he didn't... Alright. Sooner. There you go. That's too soon. Alright. Well, that was interesting. Is that actually better than just, you know, killing things the old-fashioned way? I don't know. This is an abyss of some sort. Nope. Oh, oh, yeah, let's get out of there. That's actually a mud pit. Alright. Fair enough. This is a collectible item. You have acquired Verdialis of the Forsaken Amulet. I think that's what that said. In order to use this prayer, open the inventory and equip it. Press any button to continue. Alright. Song that filled the air during the festivities of a lost village. Its power finds its way through the floor, continuing through walls and ceilings, harming the enemies of the Penitent One. The ringing of a laced shell horn used to precede this chant, but now only silence remains. I see, I see. Whether in rain, sun, or wind, may this land blessed be. Whether walking or in deep sleep, may this land blessed be. Whether by day or in obscurity, may this land blessed be. Oh, this is a prayer, that's why. Okay. Alright, so we've equipped this, and now we can use it for stuff. Mea culpa is the name of the sword, incidentally. We don't have enough... Wait. I don't know how much this stuff costs. I might not... Oh, we actually don't have any... Okay. Prayers and Fervor. Equip a prayer in your inventory and then press LT to invoke it. Prayers and some combat techniques use up Fervor, attack and execute enemies to fill up your Fervor bar. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. That's a cool ability. Alright, there's another prayer up there. How in the heck am I supposed to get that, I wonder? Can I, like, dash and then jump? No. Jump, jump! he can't hit me from there? Yeah, he sure can. Alright. Oh, we're about to die. That's cool. No, I'm not sure how I... Oh, can we... Oh, we can't use this while jumping? Oh, because you have to stab the ground, obviously. Obviously. Alright, we're gonna leave that one for now. Alright. Not sure what that is. Oh! Ow! Okay, we're probably gonna die here. Just saying. Alright. Oh, I got you. I got you. See, a ground downward slash would be quite fantastic right about now. Oh yeah, there's no way we're gonna be able to, I wonder if there's hidden platforms or something. I really want to see what that is. But I also don't want to die, which is probably going to happen if I stay here messing around. So, off we go. Alright. I don't like this. We might be in trouble here. Yep, we're dead. Exemplaris excommunications. Excommunicationist? Yeah. We're going with it. We're rolling with it. Alright. See, now, not wasting my health potions might be useful to get through this. Press RT to dodge. Use the dodge action to crouch through small spaces, avoid physical attacks, and pass through enemies without suffering damage. Yep. Is there something I can do here? Oh. That is the map? Okay. Alright, well, we can't do anything with that just yet. Alright. Again! This time with feeling. Alright, well, that guy doesn't pose much of a threat. He says as he runs right into his blade. I mean, it's not like he's hiding. There we go. Look at that. See? If you have enough space to dodge, it's nice, but I don't always have that luxury. Uh-huh. Well, that's kind of handy, too. Alright. Let's try to get through this part with some hit points so we can play around with, no, that's not what I want. Oh, that's also not what I want. Alright. Oh man, there's no way. Yeah, I don't think so. There are these fireflies though. What are these? Wait a minute, they come from over here. What is that? I can't use this. That's interesting. How do I, that feels... Those look like they could be platforms. I don't know. I'm gonna be on the lookout for... Oh, watch out for this guy. Yep. I mean, that's the only way I can see, unless there's a double jump somewhere. Oh, hey, there's a thing here. I didn't lose whatever's in my upper right-hand corner there, so I'm not sure what this does. Guilt fragment recovered. Apparently I needed that for some reason. Alright. Oh, yeah, I'm too fast for you. See, I like dodging versus parrying. Nope, get up. See, it's really hard to dodge when you're on these, which is why you should probably parry, but whatever. 1 of 38. I don't know what the... Oh. Children of Moonlight. You'll find them caged all over Cvstodia. That's the name of the land that we're in, I guess. You can release them with any technique at your disposal. Well, looking at them sternly is a technique. Does that work? Alright. Oh no! Alright. Oh, wait a minute. How about some of this action, huh? Oh yeah! You guys didn't like that, did you? Yeah, think twice before messing with the guy with the cone hat.
There is no answer to our plea. The miracle has forsaken us, and my ornate throne turns its back on those who await here.
El Barrow. I like that little embellishment when you hit a new location. It's quite nice. Press this button to open up your map. Alright, I think I already got a handle on the map. Thanks, though. It's a very useful map. Look at how useful this is. Although there's something I didn't discover over there, maybe? Wonder if there's like fast travel or how you go back to other locations. Or is this just completely linear where I'm always going through levels? Moving ever forward. Hey, this looks like a... This looks like a thing that I could maybe go in or do something with. Alright, fine. Oh, these people aren't having fun. Up or down? Oh, wait, we can talk to these guys.
Sorrowful be the heart, penitent one. Welcome to Albero, sanctuary to this humble brotherhood of the kisses of wounds. Few remain here who can still employ it, but Tirso is my name. There are few of us who still care for the sick and ailing. With devout kisses, we bless the wounds of those who seek our protection. Thus both we and they remain at the mercy of the miracle. Time outside these walls passes by strangely. In sundowns, we need not contemplate. But if your penance happens to carry you under said skies, be so kind as to bring us some ingredients for our ointments. The will in the miracle shall show you which ones they are.
Okay, sure. Well, I have to say the voice acting's pretty solid. The nonsense they're spewing constantly is another matter entirely. I'll keep going down. Can I jump off of ladders? I can. I have mastered the arts of jumping off ladders. Alright. This takes us left. This is, what now?
Penitent one, you who carry the painful guilt in your cracked hands. Lend it to us and alleviate our burden. Lend it to us and wipe away our tears. Because it is an act of penitence.
Virtue of mea culpa hath ascended. It's an interesting way to upgrade your sword. Mea culpa shrines. Visit mea culpa shrines to increase the power of your sword. You can also spend tears of atonement to unlock combat techniques. Visit additional shrines and increase mea culpa's strength to access more powerful techniques. Yeah, so these are tiers, I guess, in the upper right. Cool. Let's unlock an ability. I mean, heck. We can't unlock this because of reasons. It has a question mark next to its price. Okay. We only have 500, so we can only get either Sinful Wrath or Weight of Sin. It takes advantage of the speed of a fall to perform a powerful plunge attack. Well, that's kind of what I want, but not quite. Sinful Wrath concentrates the power of the mea culpa in the blade, allowing the penitent one to release its full potential in a single but incredible, devastating attack. Charge attack or downwards thrust? I guess we'll try the downward thrust. Wait. Oh, I have to hold it. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I feel like You have to reach terminal velocity here to get that to work. All right, cool. Wow, we made quite a bit of progress in this session. I think I'm gonna go back and see if I can't find a save point here. We still have to go up. Ooh, there's a prayer up there. Very interesting. How much you want to bet I will forget about it the next time I come back? Alright, I think that's it. We're going to save up, and this will be the first episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're digging the game. It's available now. It's available as of this recording, and it will definitely be available by the time this hits YouTube. So check it out if you're interested. Looks to be like a really fun game, and really cool, interesting storyline, cool setting. It's kind of like they took a bunch of, you know, religious and Catholic type themes, put them into a mixer, shook them up, and poured out a martini of oddity and strangeness. And we're gonna check it out. We're gonna keep going. I'm not sure how long this game is, but we'll see it through to the end. Anyways, thanks so much for watching, and join me next time.